Hey, I'm Jordan. Now that you've learned how to create a record, let's learn about the different options you can perform using the record header at the top of your records page. On the right, you'll find the navigation arrows. These arrows let you navigate between the records in a view. For example, let's go to the Accounts object and look at the Leads view. Easy Eats is the second record in this list, and we can click on them to open their page. By using the next arrow, which points to the right, we'll be brought to the third record's page in the Leads view, which is Harry Morst. If we then click the back arrow, which points to the left, we'll go back to Easy Eats. In this way, you can easily navigate between records in a view. If you reach the beginning or end of a view using the navigation arrows, you'll be brought back to your original view. You can use the back button on the left to go back to whatever you were last looking at. The system tracks your recent activities so that clicking this button multiple times will bring you multiple steps back. Let's demonstrate. Right now, we're open to the Leads view. Let's open Easy Eats' account page and then open the Finalized Contract Meeting page. By clicking the back button once, we'll be brought back to Easy Eats' page. By clicking the back button again, we'll go back to the Leads view we had initially opened. In this way, you can quickly navigate between records and go back to anything you were previously working on. Let's go to the Tasks object and open the follow-up task record to check out some more options. Within the record header, we can click on the three-dot menu to open up a list. The duplicate option here will create an identical record to the one that's currently open. Let's click it to create a new task with the name copy follow-up. Our new record will copy all the field values from the original record, but not any of the stream activities. The built and created on, created by, modified on, and modified by fields will use their own values. The owner field will also set its own value and fill in with the system user who creates the duplicate record. This field has different names within different objects. For example, in the Accounts object, the owner field is called the account owner, while in the Tasks object, it's called assigned to. As you can see, the assigned to field here filled in with my name, Jordan, because I created this task. If we go back to our original task, we'll see that it's assigned to Mark instead because he's in charge of this task. All the other fields are identical in both this original task and the copy we made, such as the status, related record, and more. As a side note, I'd like to mention that you are not able to duplicate account records, so the duplicate option will not be provided for them. Let's say I'd like to delete the copy follow-up task we just created. Once we've opened it, we can click the three-dot menu and select the delete option. This will open a pop-up where we'll type delete in all caps to confirm we'd like to delete this record. By clicking delete on the bottom right, this task record is now permanently deleted from my system. All its data is erased and cannot be recovered. There's one last option I'd like to go through. Let's go back to the Accounts object and open Bluebird Strategies, which is one of my active business accounts. Bluebird Strategies has a few different contacts who I speak to within the company. I'd like to add these contacts to my system so I can manage each of their details, documents, and correspondence separately. I'd also like each of these contacts to be connected to the Bluebird account so that I know and can easily access the account they work for. Records which are connected in this way are called related records. Let's create one in the system. To start, we'll click the plus icon on the record header. This lets us create records which will automatically be related to our current record. For example, by selecting the Contact option, we'll open a pop-up where we can create a new contact record. Let's fill out our new contact's name, Jackie Green, and contact information, such as her email and phone number. If we look at the account field, we can see that it automatically filled in with the Bluebird Strategies account. This is because we opened the new contact form from Bluebird Strategies page. This will relate Jackie, our new contact, to her parent account, Bluebird Strategies. Once we set all the details, let's click Save to save and open our new contact. We can now use Jackie's page to manage all the details which are specific to her, such as meetings, tasks, documents, and more. As I mentioned earlier, the account field shows us that Bluebird Strategies is Jackie's parent account. By clicking their name, we can go to their page. This lets us navigate from our contact to their related account. If we want to go back to Jackie, we can use the Contacts option under the pipeline. Clicking this option will show us a list of all the contacts which are related to the current record. The number one next to the word Contacts shows us that our account has one related contact. In this way, we can manage all the contacts which are related to our account. By clicking Jackie's record from the list, we'll be brought back to her page. In this way, we can relate or connect contacts and accounts which work together and navigate between them. This is just one example of related records. You can use the plus option from any record to open a list of objects you can create new records in. No matter which object type you select, the newly created record will automatically be related to the original record. Using this option helps you automatically relate new records to the right place and keep your system organized.